Hi everyone, Emma here. I have an unboxing to do. This is from Shipwreck Beads from their most recent sale besides the one they're having right now. So I just wanted to mention, in case you're interested, let's bring up what they have going on right now. So this current sale that they have on is going on till tomorrow. And it says 17 to 76% off site-wide. So it might be worth taking a look. I do find they have like a slew of sales that they have in the summer, and they kind of piggyback on each other. And by the time you get to something like the, what are they calling it? The Liberty. Let me see. They have that banner that moves. Independence Day sale. So by the time they get to this one, a lot of stuff's out of stock. So, but you know what? Don't stop shopping just because of that. It never stopped me. It just takes a little more work to find what you want, and yeah. So have fun shopping and don't blame me. Let's get started. So let's start out. You know what? Normally I check the prices for you to give you an idea of how much I actually paid, and I did that for one item, and then I went to start doing it for the other items, and I realized it was getting a little difficult because, and this is going on right now, so they have items that are, if you go to the page, it's on sale, like right on the like on the page itself, it's reduced. But then you also get another percentage off. And then when you look at the side of your cart, it will say what discounts you got. So I think mine, I had 65% off, 35% off, 15% off. And then as a Canadian, I get a 5% off my entire order to compensate for free shipping, which you don't get when it's coming to Canada. So so it's hard to, unless I go and find out which item was 65% off, it was marked off initially. So anyway, that's a little bit of information you probably don't need to know, but there it is. So these, so of course I can't tell you, but I will tell you this. None of the stuff like beads like this was more than $2. They were usually between $1 and $2. And then some of the bigger stuff, like factory pack of pearls, they were around $8 or less actually because of the other discounts. And yeah, so I mean, some of them were like ridiculously cheap. So these are what they call Dracula beads. And I'm curious to know, so I have some of these. I had got some of these from them in a mixture of beads. So I probably had like 10 of them. Have no idea what to use them for. And I'm not sure, I must have been shopping with my tablet in bed and didn't realize. I thought maybe they were like a bar. But they actually, so I'm trying to show you here. Let's enlarge this. So you see this one side has a wider angle than this side. So it probably would be nice for bezeling to do kind of like a sunburst on the outside of a round rivoli. But let me know if you use these and what you've used them in. I'm really curious. I just want to say thank you to everybody. I just noticed. It's funny, I wasn't going to say anything because I'm going to do a separate video for this, but I get so excited when I start talking to you guys. I'm like, I have to say something. So I can't keep secrets, by the way, in case you haven't figured that out. I hit 13,000 subscribers. So I want to say too is we hit 12,000 and I didn't do a giveaway, and I do a giveaway for every 1,000 that we hit. So because with all the surgery and everything, I thought we'd do one when I was feeling better. Because you know what? When I'm feeling better, a lot more beads go into the giveaway. So it's all good. So I don't know when this next one will get out. I'm still recovering. I'm doing a lot better, but now I'm having to deal with my my back issue that's kind of affecting the recovery from the pelvic surgery. But everything's good, and I think I mentioned this before. I'll just mention it again. Thank you so much for all the wonderful comments that people sent and the well wishes to both Jen and I. And just to let you know, one of the surgical procedures that they did when they did the pelvic repair was they removed the complete did a complete hysterectomy and taken the ovaries and fallopian tubes because of my risk of cancer. And so they send that automatically to pathology, and it came back all negative. So that's really good. They did find some stuff that would indicate that down the line it would be an issue. So thank goodness it's all gone. It's all good. So I'm just looking at these two. Actually, they're different. One's matte and the other one is shiny silver. So that's lovely. I should probably take it out because these are going to go in a bin anyway. And this way you get to see what they look like. They're really pretty. And there we go. Get that open and ready. Let's take a look at these. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Really nice. Wow. You know what I like doing is creating a bracelet that has this shiny silver, because it looks like a real silver bracelet if you use all the components the same. I've done that a few times. We'll have to come up with something here for this. But these were super cheap. Like, I should have got a couple, like 2 of each, but I was thinking you use these for connecting certain components on your bracelet, so you don't need that many of them. And I have enough beads. That's what my wife says. Do you believe her? I think she's fibbing. So now these are, it says press bead loose. Well, sometimes they don't say what they are. So there's 50 in here, and these are ovals, and they're gorgeous. You know what? I should, instead of an unboxing, I should call them pulling in my beads. These are pretty. So this is a pearl. Let's take a look at the shape. So they're kind of like a oval cabochon, but they're nice and tiny. These are pretty. That one's kind of, as we say in French, c'est toute magané là. Look at it. There's the poor sad one. I see another sad one where there's no hole. So I would suspect these are, I picked the wrong one. This one here has, the second hole is missing. So some of these are not that great a shape here. I don't know if you can see that. There's only one hole. I got robbed. So I thought maybe if I had a bin, I could put them in. Like, my pet peeve is watching people open and close Ziploc bags on YouTube. You know what they say? Don't be dissing people because you're going to do it yourself. Okay, so we have a few of those. This is interesting how they... Oh, it must have been hanging in the store. Who knows? I'm making stuff up. I'm a fibber. My wife's joke, she says, I know when you're fibbing. I'm like, yeah, how do you know that? She goes, your lips are moving. She's being polite that I'm fibbing. Oh, look at these. So let me see if they say what. 12 pieces. These are 10 by 12s. And these are 4 by 6. There's those. Let's open these. Yummy. I might just toss them all down and then I'll sort them later. Oh, these are lovely. Look at the size of them. It's my fingernails. Ugh. Oh, wow. So these are the way, like I think they're supposed to be shiny. They're not supposed to be matte, but the way they're coated, they have they have some like texture to it, which is making it look a little matte looking. So that's the same one there. Ooh, gold. These ones are bigger. These are 6x8s. So it looks like I got 2 of each of these. These, like all of these ovals, were 65% off. Plus the other 50. That would make no sense. I was going to say the other 55%. Yeah, I guess you could. 55 off of the other price. So these are lovely. Oh my gosh, these are lovely. Oh, I need more. I wish there was a way I could do an unboxing where I didn't buy more stuff. You guys are like, you're crazy, Emma. It's not possible. These are 4x6s again. So I hope everybody's having a nice summer. It's been, so we had continuous rain for 12 days. I guess it was a record that they couldn't find any records further back that had that here in Nova Scotia. And then we had a heat wave. So me and Jen sat around the house with barely any clothes on, the fans going, and it was miserable. So here's another one where it must be just the way they're made. So you definitely have to check your holes on these guys. Because look at that. I don't know if you can see me. Oops. Dropped one. Let me see if my light will. You can see. So it's kind of. I think if you were. Let me grab that same one again. If you were beading, because the hole is actually not, like it's still intact. So that's the bottom piece. If your beads went around there, you wouldn't even notice it. If you were like tight for how many you have. So let's flip that one over and get that one in there. This will be fun. Reorganizing all these. Actually, it is. That's why I do it. Okay, let's keep those for last. Then we got some of these tubes of goodies. These are 2-hole cabochon, 7mm, 18 pieces. Huh. That's the first time I see where they actually put the 18. Maybe I just don't read them. Maybe I don't read the labels. This does it say what kind of silver? No. Oh, these are tiny. I totally have never seen these before. These are pretty. Wow. Wowzer. I'm pretty sure these were like ridiculously cheap. Now I'm kicking myself. I thought I have some oval cabochons like this. They were a lot bigger. So just say the size again. 7mm. So the ones I have, and I don't have them close by, they must be. They're probably 8s is what I'm thinking, but these even seem small considering. Okay, so I got 2 of those. 2 of those. I'll put those up there. And then I got blue. And what do they call? Oh, these are beautiful. Oh, now when I order stuff, because my sister likes blue, I'm like, okay, I got to make sure I get the blue. Make something for her. So these The color airy blue, and they are totally airy blue. Oh, these are lovely. These have been on my desk for a couple of weeks now, and I feel bad for not, you know. I remember seeing, I think, I don't watch her videos much, but um, she has two channels. I think she does like a beginner channel and then one for more elaborate stuff. And I think she also sells like the wires to do your memory wire, like to set up your beads. And I know you guys know who she is. I think it's like GGC something beading or whatever. But anyway, she had a video where she walks us through her house, and she walks into like the pantry, and in the pantry she had like 6 or 7 boxes of beads, right? This was early on when I was beading, and she's like, yeah, I just haven't had time to do the unboxings and open these. And I'm thinking to myself, I can't remember how long, I think she said 2 weeks. I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, I would be ripping through those boxes. Like, sometimes they don't get from the mailbox to the house. Yeah. And now I'm the same way. And it's just because I want to make sure I'm in a good mood when I do an unboxing and we have fun checking them out. So these are the, I always need ginkgos and definitely like the silver and golds. So whenever I see them on sale, I buy some. I was trying to restrain myself. So I got like 2 of each of everything. So I think part of it is I did a destash when my sister was here, and there's a third ginkgo here. Actually, you know what? I have to correct myself. I had to restrain myself, but they only had 3 left. You know, there would have been like 10 in my cart for sure of these guys. The ginkgos are amazing. Okay, yeah, so Sylvia was here. I did a destash, and as I'm doing the destash, I'm like, instead of feeling better that I'm giving her a gift, I'm like, oh my gosh, all the stuff that I have bought over the years. And it's only been 3 years. So I made a pearl, some beaded, like a knotted pearls for her, and I realized I only had, I think I wasn't that, I wasn't sure about this color of pink, so this is just pearlescent pink. Let me grab a strand on my wall here so you see what they look like. So I don't have to open these, but I'm almost out is what I'm getting at. So I thought I better put some more, because once I open them, I'm like, these are so beautiful. And I have to tell you, if you're interested in making yourself a set of pearls, like the knotted pearls, something that you're going to always cherish, this color is so beautiful. It's just incredible once you get the knots in between, and it's stunning. So yeah, I had to do that. I had to buy some more because I can't run out of pearls. More pearls. These are the blue. So they were out of the 6mm. I wanted the 6mm. I'm almost out of those. Okay, I lied. I'm looking at my wall. I have a whole set of these. But I made a pearl necklace for her with the blue as well, and it's so gorgeous. So I'm sure if you go back a couple of videos, it will be in those videos as I was getting ready for her coming. So I wanted to order some more of these and keep them in stock because they're so gorgeous. So that's those guys. Then I got some seed beads. I always go through their seed beads when they have sales. And so I managed to get these. These are 11 gram. I think it was $6 for the factory pack. So, oh, 150 grams. 11 O's. These are beautiful. These pearl beads, they're super shiny. So got those. And then these, okay, I think these were 65% off, and then the added 50% off, 55 off. Yeah, it's not telling me. These are 3mm. Yeah, it's not telling me the color. Let's look at these. They're so beautiful. I'm guessing fire polished. Actually, I should keep the bag. It's not often I buy 3mm, so. Oh, let's put some in my hand. They are gorgeous. Okay, I'll never need to buy a 3mm again. These are incredible. These were dirt cheap. I want to say maybe $6. I don't know why I keep separating them from these. It's going to be fun sorting these. Okay, let's take a look. I got some more fire polish. These ones are 4s. Yeah. And again, oh look, 1,200 pieces. What was the other one? 1,200 pieces. So it's basically the same, only these are 3mm. Oh, I need help. My head is I'm getting lightheaded with the excitement of all these beads. I would love to just set out my beads like this after I have a heart attack, because then I know I have to sort them. They're so beautiful. Okay, let's see what we got here. What? Oh, these are gorgeous. Oh, look at that. Oh, we have to make some beautiful. These have a weird. Do you ever get that when you're some of the beads? I don't know if there's like an oil on it or something. They are very gorgeous. So let's just hang those out there. Okay, then we have a few. I have the saving the best for last. So these are 3mm. So I have an amazing selection. These are Preciosa. I have an amazing selection of both Swarovski and Preciosa 4mm bicones. But I thought it would be a good idea to start ordering the 3mm in the Preciosas. So when I see them on sale, they go in my cart. These are gorgeous, these golds. It doesn't get much shinier than that. It's twinkly shiny. Oh my gosh, these are so beautiful. You know what? I was like, oh, it has to be Swarovski. I mean, it still has to be Swarovski, but what the heck? Look at these. They're so yummy. They're so beautiful. Okay, we're gonna put them that they're not gonna get mixed in. Okay, let's make a spot. What is that? That's a broken one? I've never had that opening a factory pack. I'll be in there counting them. Because these packages are 144 pieces. Call them and say, listen, I've been counting my beads. You skipped one. And then they did these. I hate when they put the staples in. Because I reuse these bags, but yeah. Okay, so let me see if I can get this off somehow. Hang in there, folks. Let's see if we can. I have thrown out oodles and oodles of these plastic bags. And part of it is between the sticker. If it doesn't come off, I can't reuse the bag. Really, what I should do is just get a sticker and put a new, like put it over top. But let me see. Some of these are, I know Jill Wiseman. Yeah, see, these don't come off properly. So, anyway, I'm sure you're really interested. Hey, you came to my house. These, I got some of these from Jill Wiseman, and I was like, why didn't I get more? They're so gorgeous. And there's the shank in these, and I'll show you how gorgeous these are. I haven't done a bracelet yet, but I'm getting ready to, because they are stunning. Let me grab that. So I've got my leather, and look at how gorgeous is that. So I haven't decided. I'm going to make a double wrap for myself. So this is going to be a video. I'll show you how to do this. Yeah, that button's crazy. It's so beautiful. So again, I should have, like, I didn't realize how nice. These are new to Tierra Cast. So these are Tierra Cast. So they are, yeah, they don't list on these. This would be gold plated and zinc free, nickel free, and I can't remember, there's another thing that's free of, so it's really safe to wear. Tierra Cast stuff is all like that. And I'm just looking, this actually has a bit of a bevel down. That's really nice for a button. Like their quality is just ridiculous. Like that little thing is just so beautiful. So there's that one. And they have a silver. I should contact Tierra Cast and say, can I do an unboxing for you? Send me some stuff. Oh, I just noticed in this one now, it's got the cross right there. Like, that's what I mean. These, and then all these light rays coming off, and this lovely, like, the detail is absolutely incredible. Okay, so yeah, all of their stuff's like that. This one here is a bar, and it is gold plated as well. All their stuff is. And these are lovely. These, I was not expecting, first of all, I thought they were bigger. You know what? I make that mistake. Usually I shop with my ruler and take a look at the ruler and decide. And I kind of know the sizes anyway. But I bought these. I thought they were probably about this, you know, little double this size. But they are, look at how amazing are these. They're super chunky, gold and beautiful, and with the like the hammer detail in it is just incredible. So that is going to make a lovely bracelet. And then these guys. So these are ribbon ends or leather ends. And I don't know if you can pinch these. I think I have seen them pinch them. I don't know if I would want to. I would just glue them in. The glue is so good now that you can make sure. And I always buy them in twos. They sell them in ones. So it's kind of when I see a sale that I'll get them. Not that they're super expensive, but I think it's all a psychological thing where I'm like, what do you mean you want that for one piece? Give me two for the same price. I would make a good wheeler dealer, don't you think? Hardly, with the way I shop. Okay, so I have been looking at these, and again, size. I'm like, why is it so expensive? I think it was like originally $3 for one of these, and I ended up getting it for maybe $1.50 or something. And I just, oh, this is so it's two-sided. So this side let's get it in the light here, is raised. There's that little bump in the middle. And then the back side, you can see it's different. But this is, and these you definitely can squeeze closed. But look at how thick they are. These are, I can't believe these. So I bought these. I have some beautiful flat leather to make bracelets with. But these are so gorgeous. I would use it to do a necklace. I'm trying to think if I did I think what I would do is have like flat leather and then some chain and crystals and stuff hanging down. Who knows? I'm crazy. Come join me. That's what we used to say when we were kids. I'm crazy. Come join me. No, I know what it is. Where are you going? Going crazy. Come join me. Kind of mean to say that now. But yeah. I'm gonna say this. No offense to anybody, but I really am crazy, so I can get away with that. That's my bipolar speaking. So this is the last item I did write the price on. This is Delica beads, 24 karat gold plated, 50-gram bag. It was $115. It was 65% off, so I got it for, instead of 115, 50, 75. So I always try and get something like that that's going to be something that I know I'm going to have in my stock and stash. So I hate to open up a factory pack, but I feel like I should show you. And the other thing is I kind of don't want to touch them until I had to look into that because I had some bracelets that I had made, and I know I had a lot of like where I was touching it. Oh, I know what it was. It was my bead embroidered. Let me grab it. I might as well show you what I'm working on. Little bonus here. So this bead embroidered bracelet, so you can see the back and it folds around like this. I never did put a clasp because I loved it so much I wanted to keep it to display. These beads, I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can find, here's one that's really bad. So these were pink. Now these were cheap beads. They weren't like, I did buy them from a bead store. I think they are, I question whether they're Miyuki. It's been a couple of years. But if you look, this one here, it's supposed to be pink metallic. This one, the coating is all gone. And a lot of them, the coating, now these have still the coating, but then these ones totally, and I feel like, I don't know if maybe it tarnished, like if it's metallic, it tarnishes. You can kind of see through that bead. But, so yeah, that's why I mention it, because I don't want to touch these with, I wash my hands before I do these on purpose, so I don't have like oil on my hand that's going to damage them. But let me give you a sneak peek at what I'm working on. So let's go out a bit here, upside down. So I was wanting to do something for the 4th of July, and this is a Walking Liberty coin that's a cabochon or concho. And you can get these, I don't know if they still sell these, but you could get them at Michael's. And let me show you on the back. So this is meant to go on leather, but I'm gonna put something there so that it's not once I do the backing, it's not going to be poking out kind of thing. But anyway, this is how I got started. I started with blue, so you can see the blue. I tried to dye this stiffy fabric blue using Susan from Turtle Soup Beads, her technique where she just dips her brush in the bottle of fabric dye and then brushes it on. So that's what I did. I did find that I needed like a couple of applications because you can see how it kind of bled. So it kept getting lighter and lighter, and I wanted it super dark so that you couldn't see, like when in these areas here behind, I don't want to have to be stuffing beads in there, right? So once you put a couple of beads, you should be able to hide what's behind. So that's why I ended up coming back. It didn't work with the blue stuff. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to use acrylic paint. And that's what I did. So that's what all of this is acrylic paint. Because acrylic paint is plastic, and when it dries, it's hard to get your needle through. Now, it's not like super hard. I got it through no problem. It's just not as easy as it would going through the fabric. So it's actually, I think, as long as you didn't put a whole bunch of coats, it's not too bad. But that's what I'm working on. This is a square, a cushion bead. It's hard to tell that it's cushion once you get the beads on there. So if I had to do it over, I'd probably just, it's a Swarovski that I got from Kath from England. And this is the second one that goes on the other side. This one's a bit looser on the cushion, but so that'll go there. I wanted to do, if you look, I wanted to echo this, the sun, and then have the rays going out and do that somehow with this. But I did put a whole bunch of bugle beads here and it didn't look good at all. So I think I'm just going to continue with like circular type shapes and different beads and stuff like that. So I'll keep you posted on how this goes. And yeah, so that's that. So thank you for joining me for my bead fest. Emma's getting indulgence in her beads. Oh, look, there's stuff everywhere. Oh. So there we go. And hang in there. We've got some awesome bracelet designs to come and a giveaway or two. We'll see how we could incorporate that. I did do some destashing with my sister, and she left a whole bunch of stuff behind for you guys. I do have a question maybe you can answer in this video. So what she left behind were 8mm, 10 and 12mm pearls, strands of pearls. They are heavy, so shipping them is going to be expensive. So let me know what you think. For that would be like to do a destash sale. So I would probably charge, like, not charge, but incorporate, do like a grab bag and put those pearls in there with some other stuff. But it might be heavy for the shipping. So that's the problem. Let me know what you think. I may end up kind of sliding them into giveaways, whatever. We'll see. If you're interested in buying some outright, let me know, and we could figure something out that works for both of us. That's the other option too. I have a big, huge box. There's at least 100 strands of each. The 8mm, the 10s, and then I think the 12. I don't know that there's any 14s. The 12s, maybe 50 strands of those. They're gorgeous. The colors are incredible. If you're not familiar with them, you can just go back. Just type in baby squirrel beading and then pearl unboxing, and it'll bring those videos up for you. You can take a look and see the colors and everything's pretty incredible. So if you're interested, make me an offer, or let me know that you're interested. You can email me at emmadevost, DEVOST, @gmail.com. Take care, everybody. Bye.